teams and those legendary coaches in that conference, I mean, it's going to be off the charts. I mean, you're right. The NCAA it's just like a rubber stamp. I mean, it's going to be crazy.
And does it look like pretty much these Power Fives are trying to say we may pull away from the other schools and just have a Power Five, basically?
Yeah,
schedule.
That's what it's looking like. I mean, it's that's where the money is, and they can do what they what they want to do. I mean, with these conferences and the money that they're bringing in and the fan bases that they're bringing into these conferences. I mean, like you said, the NCAA they just overseeing, and these teams, these Power Five teams, can write their own ticket and do whatever they want to do. After a while, they're making the money.
Now, you were McDonald All-American back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have, which we didn't have back then, NIL.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine what it would have been like? And obviously it would have been beneficial, but how beneficial would it have been to you to have it back then? And do you like that they have it now?
Yeah, it would have been incredible to have been able to, make deals with restaurants or, sporting stores, or a couple of guys here at NC State got a deal with Bojangles. It'd have been awesome to do something with McDonald's. You know what I mean? Be able to have some money in your pocket, to be able to see your family drive. Eat where you wanted to eat at. It would have been awesome, and I'm happy for these guys now. I always tell them, hey, when your coach is making $5 million a year, and your players are just, it's just an imbalance. It's just an imbalance. If your coach can make $5 or $10 million a year off the sweat and blood, sweat, and tears of what his players are giving them on the court, the players deserve the players deserve some of that money.
And I agree with you, Ernie. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
But the thing that worries me, and I'd love to get your opinion on this, as both a former player and a guy that follows the game today like you do, is the problem in high schools, and I'm talking about juniors and seniors now, is that we're getting these kids out of high school that never had to deal with money before. Some come from great families.